Shedeur Sanders' friend, and actually the guy that you guys seen a lot of the footage in, which were when he first got to Cleveland, those different visits and things that he was doing with the high school guys and his workouts was all coming by way of book. And I want to start off and preface this first by saying this is not Shedeur Sanders' words. This is just a brother he's close with, and at the end of the day, these are grown men. They all have their own opinions, so don't try to put anything on Shedeur. As this brother always say, these are his words, and kudos to him as he is continuing to be passionate about his guy in Shedeur Sanders. But I want to tip my hat for at least the passion that he had for Shedeur, because people can take it however they want to say, but they can't say the man is lying. And Shedeur Sanders is not getting very many reps at the moment. Don't mean he won't get them in the future, but as it sits right now, this is some of the things that this young man spoke about, and we're going to get into it. Hit the like button for me right now if you guys love what Shedeur Sanders have been doing with the reps that he have been given. He's been making the best of his situation, and like I said before, he had of the least amount of reps. They put Dillon Gabriel in front of him. Of course, they drafted him first, but that don't mean this is how things are going to be. They're going to shuffle guys around, and it seems like Shedeur Sanders just have to make the most of his situation while he have it present. Whatever opportunities they give him, make the most of it. But this brother in book spoke on some of those things, and we're going to get into it. Now, you guys can see right here, he said, let's talk about how Shedeur Sanders haven't gotten reps with Jerry Jeudy or Njoku yet. He's out there putting passes on guys we never heard of until now, and he's making them relevant. He's taking less, and he's doing more. He's got less reps, more completions, and pretty much he's dealing with lesser type of guys and giving them more production. In so many words, it's paraphrasing what the brother is saying. Now, he continue on saying many other things, and we're going to continue to move forward at some of the things that he said. And like I said before, these are not Shedeur's words. This is a brother that's clearly been close to him and understands different things that the system is trying to throw him, or even the Cleveland Browns, I'll just say, trying to throw it at him different adversity that Shedeur is going to have to face on this journey of trying to be great and be the starter for the Browns. Now, he continued on by saying the deck is stacked against him, and he's showing us how to take lemons and go make the sweetest lemonade with being provided the sugar. Now, not being provided the sugar, I pretty much think that that's not being the talent of Jerry Jeudy that he's throwing to. He said, I've been quiet for a few weeks, but I see they're back on BS since it's not playing out the way they wish it would, or the way they thought it would. Now, this right here is Shedeur Sanders' numbers compared to theirs yesterday. It'll be some different numbers come out today that I'll give you guys the content, but yesterday you guys can see he had less passes but more touchdowns and 0 interceptions, and you have to tip your hat to that. Now, this brother Book continued on by saying, MFers get online and podcast daily talking down on my dog, not caring about how he feel about their lives being told, and MFers think I'm supposed to care about everyone else's feelings about the truth. Yeah, okay. And you guys can see pretty much he continued on by giving these guys some audio as well, pretty much giving them even more in-depth about the things that he feel about this whole situation with Shedeur. I'm going to give you guys the audio that is owned by him, and like I said, kudos to Shedeur for keeping his head down and continuing to grind. These are not his words, but it is people that can't help but see the obvious, as we see, all of us see, even on my platform. We're going to get into this audio right here of Boog. Let's get into it.
To know me is to know I'm about right or wrong, good or bad, bullshit or real shit. I'm not into sparing feelings or who feelings got hurt. That ain't if it's the truth, if the truth hurts someone's feelings, that's their problem, not mine. If anybody has a problem with the truth, they have a problem with themselves. It's not my job to cater to anyone's feelings about what's true and what ain't. So the minute I tell a lie, I say, Boog, stop. But if I don't tell a lie, let me cook. Because at the end of the day, what I said is the truth. Because I watch people get on line every day and kick my dog, try to kick him while he down, do everything under the sun. They don't care about how he feel one bit. But then as soon as I speak, oh, you need to worry about somebody's feelings. Huh? What? You talking about the one that talk about my dog who don't care about his feelings, but they want me to spare feelings? Come on, man. It is what it is. And then we talking about grown men who are in the locker room. They don't care what Boog say. These people, a lot of them kids in the locker room don't even know Boog. And the ones that do, they know what I'm about. And they love 12, and 12 love them. They ain't worried about what Boog say. Oh, that only matters to the people who live online. Them people living in the real world, in the real locker room, getting real things accomplished, trying to get a real job. They not worried about what's going on online. Kill their confidence. Man, at the end of the day, let's keep it G. Today, I'm not saying none of them won't ever be better, but if we trying to say that the guys that 12 has been throwing to are just as good as Jerry Jeudy and Njoku as of today, come on, man, stop playing. Stop playing. I'm not saying they won't ever have a great career and blow up and go beat them and blow past those guys, but as of today, if you don't think that they lesser talented, if you think they're equivalent to Jerry Jeudy, man, you need to go look in the mirror. Your mirror broken, not mine.
So there you guys have it right there. Again, that is his friend right there in book. Kudos to this brother, continuing to give different content and even giving this perspective. Like I said, one thing we do notice, eventually they will probably charge, or if they're not even doing it now, they're going to try to make it like this is Shedeur's problem because his friend is saying these things. At the end of the day, these guys are all grown men. That's just the way he personally feel. He always says it's not Shedeur saying his words, it's his words. But y'all hit the like button for me right now. Subscribe, turn that post notification bell on to all. Get in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about the situation. Thank you so much.